Hi guys, welcome back to Finpact. Today we're going to talk about the one and only Dogelon Mars. Dogelon Mars has gained tremendous popularity amongst investors, and this has also been because the developers of Dogelon Mars encourage holders to airdrop their tokens to other people so that it can build the community even more. One of the prominent features about these airdrops is that it provides respite to rug pull victims and allows them to regain their losses through a robust framework. Now, I invested around $2,000 in Dogelon just before the rally started, and I have made some serious profits, as you can see in the thumbnail. And no, this is not a clickbait video. Genuinely, I know meme coins have some negative connotations, but I also think there are profits to be made. Now, is this a fundamentally sound investment? Probably not. But is it a community-led project where you can join in and make some profits with these price rallies? Absolutely. The way I see my portfolio is that I have a section in my portfolio within my crypto portfolio with my serious blue chip investments, your Cardanos, your Polkadots, your Chainlinks, Ethereums, etc. But I also have a little bit of a fun portfolio where I invest in some meme tokens. But I know that there is a lot of risk involved in meme tokens because of the fact that they are community-driven projects. And community is volatile. Sometimes there is community support. Lots of people rally up the price by buying in, but sometimes people end up selling, and that's when you see huge price tanks. And it's kind of like what happened with Dogelon. Now, with Dogelon Mars, a lot of people think the name comes from Doge and Elon, but actually it's based on the capital city of Mars, Dogelon. The thing about having some of these meme coins in your wallet is that sometimes they can see some serious drops, but at any random point of time when the community support comes together, you can see a sudden pump in price. And that's usually your point to sell it, because it's important to not get greedy and expect it to go even higher when it is already shooting. Now, let's look at the Dogelon price chart. So the ticker is ELON, ELON. So we can see in May it had its first rally up to around 0.00, so 5 zeros to 3 around that level. And then we saw a huge crash naturally because it's a community-led project. It is based on hype, which is fine if you are aware of that. And if you know the risks involved in meme tokens that are based on hype. So then we saw a complete crash when we saw pretty much the China FUD news and the Elon Musk tweets when it came to not accepting Bitcoin as payments, and then the entire market crashed and we saw cryptos entering a little bit of a temporary bear market. Naturally, meme tokens and tokens in general were the hardest hit. Now, because we've seen more momentum in the overall crypto market, we've seen an even higher rally up for Dogelon Mars. I bought it around this point here, so I did see some seriously insane returns, and I sold around here when I saw the price spike. I do wish I sold around here, but you can never predict when to sell. It's important to have a strategy and know that which point will you be accepting profits. What point are you able to make up for your minimal investment, but also make profits? That is an important way to discipline yourself when you're investing. Now, one of the reasons Dogelon Mars has gotten so much mass media traction is also the ease of how you can buy it. You can buy it on so many major exchanges. Just looking at this list here, we have KuCoin, and it was just listed on crypto.com literally today. And we have Uniswap, and most people who know how to use ERC20 tokens, they know how to use and buy them through Uniswap. We have Gate.io that has listed it. Now remember, when exchanges list tokens, they are putting their reputation on the line to list them, which almost gives us a degree of trust in the token. As you can see in this article, Dogelon Mars has been touted as one of the most trustworthy crypto meme coins. Fun fact about their tokenomics, 50% of their supply was sent to Vitalik Buterin as a gift, who he donated to charity. And if you don't know, Vitalik Buterin is the founder of Ethereum. And the other 50% of the token supply was locked in the liquidity pool. Let's also look at Reddit to see all the momentum that's been happening for Dogelon Mars. Remember, when it's a community-driven project, you should look at mediums such as Reddit, such as Twitter, YouTube, Instagram, all different social media platforms where people are talking about something, and if it is a trending topic. And Dogelon Mars is. People are putting their trust in Dogelon. For example, this tweet here says that this isn't some poo coin made 3 years to be a quick pump and dump. Dogelon has been around for months, respiked, 200k following on Twitter. Actually, I think it's increased. The following now is 236,000 followers. So the community is growing, which means that when the community is growing, the price should be stabilized if people are hodling. And looking back at Reddit, you can see people are hodling. See, who is holding with me? Someone put holding, who is with me? There are so many people holding on for dear life. It's funny because many people see the dip in the price as very similar to what happened to DC coin. So if we go back to Reddit, you can see in this post that it says that Dogelon Mars is behaving similar to when everyone sold out on DC. As soon as it dropped, hold and only get what you're cool with holding. If you noticed, when these meme coins crash, they come crashing down. But as the bull market continues, it can take one spike, one community rally, and everyone talking about it again, everyone coming together to get the price to go up, for the price to beat its previous all-time highs. This is so cool. This was posted on Meme Lord Instagram, which has more than 3.3 million followers, about Dogelon Mars being launched on crypto.com. I mean, 3.3 million followers, you guys. This community is massive. So people are buying the dip because people think this dip that we see here is temporary and it will go up. I want to quickly show you this dip. Now, looking at TradingView, I believe this dip is actually still going to continue going downwards for a bit. But because we are still in the momentum for Dogelon, it isn't going to be over just yet. It's not going to come crashing down the way it did just yet for around the time it rallied during March. We can see it go up all the way to around this point here, which is pretty much double where we're at now. So potentially still 2x returns from where we're at. But this is dependent on the community continuing to rally the price up. Otherwise, as you know, when the dips happen, the crashes can be monumental. They can be all the way down to this level that we saw here. Now, I'm just going to show you the year-to-date chart on CoinMarketCap. If you see what happened earlier in May, it had the first rally up and then it declined quite a bit. People thought it was completely crashing, but the community support was strong enough to see it rally up again to an even higher point, and that's when we saw the huge crash. And that's also because of what happened in the crypto community with the China FUD news and Elon Musk tweets. So looking at where we are at now, we haven't yet exceeded the all-time high here. It's highly possible that the more the community comes together, the more we can see the price rally to a little bit more. So right now, you're not going to see 4,000% returns like if you had bought around here, but you can definitely see potential returns. Do I think it's going to dip more? I think potentially a little bit more, and then dependent on what's happening on different communities, on Twitter, on Reddit, on the overall crypto market, we can see a further rally up. And look at this marketing for Dogelon. You can see that Dogelon Mars on 68 NASCAR driving in Phoenix this Saturday. So they're going to be putting Dogelon Mars emojis or logos on the cars. I'm not too sure. This one's funny. When you buy the dip and it keeps dipping, you can't predict how low the dip will go. That's the whole point. You basically have to make a point about getting in at a decent dip and holding if you're doing it for more of a fun type of investment rather than, you know, it's not your blue chip crypto. It's not Cardano. It's not going to be based on just fundamentals. It's going to be based on the community. And look at the interest over time over the past 12 months. The initial rally up that we saw around March, April, May, so around up to the 40 level. Here, we've hit the 100 level. This is more than double. So it is highly possible that if the interest has more than doubled, then the price should more than double what happened in May. It's also getting mainstream media coverage. CNBC is talking about it. They're comparing it to DC coin and how it's the rival meme coin hitting its record high. And if you made it this far, don't forget to hit that like button and that subscribe button and that bell notification so that you get informed on when I release a video. And also, guys, if you're into Dogelon Mars, I'm going to be posting an update video soon, so definitely hit that bell notification to get notified. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!